Hey guys.
Hey.
We are live and rolling. We
Yes,
are
we
here
are.
at, WTF. It's the Heard You Sis podcast. I'm Dany.
I'm Kils.
And we
And I'm
we have
sorry.
us-
No one good, you know. We,
Nah, you
we had
good.
a special guest. It was natural.
Yes,
right,
she
yeah.
blended right in. Yes. So we are here with Rifa from Black and Ugly.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh
Yes,
my
ma'am. Yes,
God.
ma'am.
If you guys watched the vlogs from the Black Ass Flea Market, you heard a spewing.
Come on.
Her name like
I ain't gonna hold you. After I left from talking from you, I just kept saying black.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, if you-
I'm
I
glad
was like-
y'all got it.
Yo,
man.
we got
y'all
pi-
got it.
We even
I'm
spoke
being
about it in the
honest.
last episode.
Really?
We even spoke about y'all in the last
Come on
episode.
now.
Yeah, and then
That's
Wolf
love.
said he knew you. I'm like, okay.
Come on, always.
like,
always. Yeah, right.
So nothing but love, nothing
Thank
but love.
y'all. Appreciate
But
y'all.
how was y'all week?
My week was stressful. It was very stressful. Family. We planned a family cruise, right?
Bro,
You
I'm supposed to be on that shit right now, but
Whoa.
right.
Hold up. What?
So it was a gift for my mom's birthday. Usually falls on Mother's Day, right?
Okay.
So my brother and I was like, all right, we're gonna treat her. Let's bring her, send her on a cruise with her husband.
Okay,
right?
that's nice.
Right. I was like, okay. So my brother was
Grown
like,
gifts.
very grown. Right?
Yeah.
My mother, my mother, she don't want no like
that's
pot
evolved.
set. She don't want none of
Those
that.
gifts
You
are
know?
evolved.
Yeah.
No
right.
pot set.
So we was like, all right, we're gonna sit on the trip. My brother was like, I'm gonna pay in installments. I'm like, you could just pay it now so we don't have to deal with her. Whatever. He kept this thing. So now it comes time to like, all right, I booked the flights. Everything is paid for, even though he got paid my mom and back. Cool, whatever. Right? The week before, this is like last Sunday, he like, yo, I can't make it.
Whoa.
Mind you, my brother works for himself. So it's like, what you mean you can't make it? He like, oh, I don't got a passport right now.
Wait. You know he could have got it.
Yeah, he could have. I just felt like, he
didn't
wasn't
wanna go.
impressed, right?
Yeah,
he wasn't
he was-
impressed.
yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm like, all right, we're gonna have to find someone to
To replace
yeah, because I can't just be with my mom and her husband. I'm not
Yeah, that's OD
right,
third
right,
world.
come on.
Yeah.
And the
I mean, cruises, you could definitely meet people and have
you
fun.
could. I feel
I would
like
like
I've been
at
on a
least one
cruise.
person. You want at least one person.
I've been on
though.
a cruise one time and I was like, I would never go without a significant other. So now for me to be like, I'm going with my family.
I could go with just one person. I don't care who it is.
There's
just
nothing to
one
do
person.
after 9:00.
Yes, there is a whole lot of shit to do after 9.
No, the
It
clubs
depends
be a
who
little
you
dry.
with.
But that's why. All right, when we went on the cruise, we went on.
Oh,
like
y'all went together?
a couples cruise.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
you had somebody.
The club
Right.
was whack. She didn't feel
Really?
that though.
I was
yeah,
feeling the
'cause
club
we was
OG.
drunk.
We was drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
15 drinks.
But back to you. Back to you.
Right. So then we was trying to find somebody, couldn't find nobody. Then we was like, all right, we just gonna take the L. Because I wasn't trying to be in a room with a stranger. Like my mom was like, oh,
Yeah.
I could find a friend. I'm like, nah.
No, thank you. Yeah.
So then we was gonna take the L. And then my mom caught COVID. And she really felt sick. She's feeling it right now. So
It wasn't like some shit where you just wear a mask.
yeah, no. So I think that was God though.
Probably.
Yeah,
Y'all
probably
can get y'all
wasn't
money
meant
back
to
though,
go.
right?
You get like 90%. So
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
that's
bad.
good. I'm
That's
thinking
not bad.
50.
Take,
you get 90%.
50 would have been whack as fuck.
You
yeah,
get
50
90.
definitely would have been
I
whack.
took it L on the flights, but I got flight credit. So
Oh, okay.
But also, not this is gonna sound kind of bad, but it's not. But
Okay.
it's like she got COVID, so she could get the. They have like those what's
Like a
them shit?
voucher or something?
No, but like they have circumstances like the
There's
circumstances.
like a death in your family.
yeah, like
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Like,
But they
like,
changed the law now. I don't know when it's being implemented, but they changed it to where now you can give them any excuse now.
really,
Yeah, because
Any excuse?
I don't know about just anything. Like
Yeah.
my dog. I couldn't find nobody to watch my dog. You can't say no shit like that. But I think like they give you more because they were like how people really go through real life things, and
Right.
like it's sad that the airlines are taking advantage of
Right,
things
it's
like
true.
that
It's
or
true,
whatever.
right.
So I don't know what the law is, so don't nobody quote me.
Right.
But it's something in place where it protects people.
they're more generous now.
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm praying for healing for your
Thank
mom
you. I
and
appreciate
everything, and I'm glad you got your money back.
Right.
Yeah, that's a
And
good.
at least,
that was a
you
bonus.
got some credit.
There's
I got
some
flight credit, so now I
positives.
have to go somewhere, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
some positives.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, my brother
Where was
on
the
ice
cruise
right
going?
now, but it's all good.
It's okay. I understand why he on
right,
ice.
right. We was going to mad different islands. I think 2 Virgin Islands, Barbados,
Ooh. That was a good one.
St. Kitts. Yeah, it was a bunch of different islands.
Barbados is a good stop.
Yeah, I love Barbados.
Oh my God, Barbados is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna break it to my mom that I may not be going on this cruise.
Ooh, you gotta do it as soon as possible.
Yeah. Cause she keeps saying it. Oh, she's talking to her friend. She's like, yeah, we going on the cruise. Akil is going. This person's going. I'm like, girl, I am not going.
Why aren't you going?
Not going.
Why aren't you going?
All right. So the person that I was supposed to go with, they had a lot. I kind of like forced it because my mom was being pushy. Like, yo, you gotta book it right now. You gotta book it right now.
No,
and I'm
they
like,
be ODing.
what
They
the
be
hell? I'm like, yo,
That was my mother.
facts. So I was putting that pressure on the person that I wanted to go with me as well. And he was just like, you need to chill the fuck out. You need to chill the fuck out. And I had to recoup. But I was like, I started paying the installments because I was like, we going on this shit.
Right.
And I realized, like, I don't think I could do this. Like,
Get to the second payment.
like every month, this shit is like,
where the money? Where the
this
money?
shit is like rent. Like,
No,
what
it
the
is.
fuck? Like, it's
No,
like a
it be
full
like
black
that.
cruise. So I'm just like, yo, it's gonna be a good experience. So they called me up and they like, yo, you got until Tuesday to figure it out, or you gonna forfeit all that other money.
So
I'm gonna have to speak to him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Either we gonna get a final answer and I'm gonna tell my mom and break it to her. I'll probably take her out and tell her.
Yeah, she can't react in public like that.
Yeah. Then again, I don't want her acting stink while we at dinner, so I gotta play it right.
Ooh,
yeah.
you
I'm gonna
do.
call her in the morning.
No, go take her
No,
out.
not before
All right,
work. That's fucked up.
That's,
Right?
You will
No,
ruin
no.
her day. Why don't you take her out to dinner and then after the dinner, that's when you tell her to ride home. So you know you just
So she feeling good.
and
I could tell her the next day after the dinner. She's still on the high from the dinner.
yeah, but take her to a really
Yeah.
nice place. We gotta take her a real nice place.
I got this.
When
I'm gonna be
is the school
impressed.
supposed to be? When are they sailing off?
Next July.
But you know
that's
what?
mad
That's a
time.
blessing.
No, but that's payments every month.
That
How
she-
much do they want altogether? we got a deal on our cruise. So I was
For real.
like, it was
See,
like
this a little different.
$9.50.
This is
is
an
not-
all black cruise.
it's
like
a specialty
Join the
cruise.
type of
Oh, it's one
vibe.
of those.
It's a
Yeah,
specialty
they got
cruise.
African night, like comedians. They had
right.
they had the Isley brothers on there last
That's a
year.
real good
Yeah, hell
cruise.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's crazy because y'all talking about that, and my cousin is getting married in this
On
at
the
the same
cruise?
time. No, she getting married.
She praying on my downfall. I want you to know that before
I
she say
am.
what she
I am praying on her downfall. You know why?
you
Because
want
I
her
want her
at
to
the
be
wedding?
my fucking plus one.
There you go. Okay.
No, but also the payment, yo.
They're not-
I haven't
very
even
aggressive.
Yo,
Very
yo,
aggressive.
wedding. My sister got married in a different country. Listen,
Destination
That should be
wedding.
that should be
yes.
like security deposit
people-
first month and
yo, that shit is like 3 racks. I can't
Yeah,
even
no, it's
lie.
crazy. And it's not even your wedding.
You paying to go to their wedding. They
Yeah,
just,
that's a fact.
they just pay. They just
and
paying
the,
for you
the
to
cruise
eat.
is
Like, that's
bad
it.
bread.
That's what they got for you.
Then you got to pay for the flight. Forget getting there.
The
Yeah,
flight-
and the liquor on the cruise. That's how they get you.
So let me tell you, it's $250 a person, and both people in the room have to get it.
Yo, they always do that.
Yo, when I
like-
went, I was like, yo, you get the beer, we gon'
Yeah,
There's no way to do
it's
that.
none of
There's
that.
no
Yeah.
way to do that.
No way to finesse. They
No.
know they on us.
The only thing that you better drink all 15 of them drinks. I'm drinking every fucking one.
She did.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, one night she was like, "Oh, you drank my drinks." We were like, all of us was like, "Hold
Right.
up, you
drink.
drank." We were drinking from sun up to sundown. You definitely drank it.
We
Like,
was I'm not gonna lie. We talked about
Wait,
this
hold
already.
up. Let's transition back. This is about you.
Yes, yes.
No,
yes,
we
yes,
just-
yes.
We
That
were
was
talking
my
about
week.
weeks. We
Yeah,
was,
that was my
see,
week.
Sorry,
I don't know how
Tam,
your week was.
we don't even know how yours was.
Mine was a little stressful. This is a highlight to my week. A highlight to the beginning of a new week. So
Yes,
yeah, this
yes,
feels
amen.
good. You know,
Ditto. That
Wow,
right
anybody
there.
got a
you feel the same way.
Hell yeah. You know, they say that there's a lunar eclipse going on. I don't know
Oh,
what's
really?
going on. I feel like the world is upside fucking
I
down
don't
right
understand
now.
retrograde, none of that shit. I ain't gonna hold you, but they be saying people.
No,
be-
for real. The world feels like it's out of whack between all the shit that has happened this week
Oh,
and
it's
on
been a
top of
crazy
your
week.
shit.
It has been
Yeah.
a crazy week.
On top
It
of
has
the
been a
shit that
crazy
you're
week.
going through on a
Right.
daily basis, I
Right.
feel like the world is really upside down.
But I
and
feel
it's
like
just going
every
like
week
this.
is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the pandemic just really took us on a ride that we still
on it?
Yeah, we still on it.
That shit is
That's
taking
true.
a ride. That is
Yeah,
an
like
understatement.
it's like I knew the world was crazy, but I'm seeing it firsthand
right,
now.
right,
like
right.
you know, you
It's
heard
like-
stories, maybe a news article here. Did you see that? Let me send you this.
But now it's in your
nah,
face.
nigga. Yeah, now
I feel like I'm on a 3-year Titanic. Like this shit is just
Yeah.
slowly sinking and it just won't. We just
we all trying to get on the little raft.
Yo, we all grabbing at each other like, listen, somebody got to be jacking. It's not going to be me.
There's been a lot of jack shit happening. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, listen, what was her name? name Rose?
Rose.
I'm
Rose.
Rose.
You Rose?
I'm Rose.
You
I'm
rising above.
I'm rising above. Jack, sorry. Goodbye.
Sorry, Jack.
Sorry, Jack.
They couldn't fit though. They couldn't fit.
You really think so?
I really think so. And body heat, maybe, no.
She was.
That's not a thing.
Jack was.
My thing is, it's not about that. It's about switching, and that was a selfish ass bitch. That's
But
all I'm thinking.
I felt like they were switching. They wouldn't have both died.
They would have both
They would-
died
they would've both
because your
died.
body is getting cold and then it's trying.
Yeah.
Hypothermia affects you more when you're consistently like changing your body temperature. If you just kind of like condense and keep it good, honestly, I don't blame her, Rose, because that nigga.
You just met him. I know this sounds crazy, but I
I
don't
just
know.
met you, right?
If this was my man, we would have been switching.
Yeah,
We ain't
both gonna die then.
You
Fuck it.
dying tonight.
Right,
We
right.
both dying
We gonna
tonight.
take that
I'm not
Jimmy
gonna lie.
I'm taking that risk.
It's true.
My nigga
It's true.
dying
Who want to
tonight.
lose their man?
Can't lose my baby. Yeah, let's go. Me and my man is dying tonight. The Raph is the only shit surviving. Like, that's it. Because I was thinking, I'm like, I understand maybe they couldn't fit the
what's
body weight. Maybe they would have both sunk that little piece.
What's that song where he be like, something to bear. Save the bear.
You see the bear in the
That was
woods? Wait.
mystical. That was mystical.
Yeah.
He said, we can't talk about mystical.
I know, that's
He's
how-
a
yeah.
nasty man.
He is.
Ooh.
He is. We gotta let.
We moving
All right,
on.
we
Right
moving on.
along.
We
Great
moving on.
transition.
So,
All right, so I want to get into you, right?
Yes.
So I noticed that you are just like artistic all around, but I
Yeah.
want to
Right.
know how did Black and Ugly come about?
How did it start?
Yeah.
It wasn't something I started intentionally. Like around the time I was working at UPS store, I was in college, but I got wind of like, oh, there's this website called Custom Ink, and you can make t-shirts. You know, we know
oh
Custom
yeah,
Ink.
you know custom.
You can make t-shirts on there. So
Yeah.
I'm making t-shirts. People are liking them, and I'm like, if I'm paying $30
to make a shirt.
right
Like,
for this shirt, what I'm gonna sell it for? I can't
Yeah.
sell a t-shirt for like $60.
That's true, especially not in college.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So at the time, ASAP Ferg, like, you know, we both lived in Harlem, and he was doing clothes before he was rapping.
Okay, I didn't
So
know that.
that
That
was
was
a
a
fun
fun
fact.
fact.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right? So he was like, yo, come over and I'm gonna show you how to screen print.
Oh, that's love.
dope.
Right. So he showed me how to screen print, and I was going to him for him to print my first shirts.
Oh, wow.
And that's how like I learned how to like, okay, if I design this and it has this color in it, this is how you make them. So I did that. I printed a bunch of shirts. I think we did like 20
Because it looked
shirts.
easy, but I'm gonna be real. I've seen
It's
people
not.
do
It's
it.
not.
easy.
It's
I feel
very
like-
tedious.
Yeah, I feel like t-shirts we all have an idea, but like to keep having ideas over and over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
I
like
feel
a-
like we all can come out with one good idea, but then you do it like 100 times.
Yeah.
That's the hard part, right? So I learned how to make the t-shirts. And because I worked at UPS, I was like, all right, I could put this online and
Yeah.
ship them. Like, I know how to ship
Oh
things.
damn, that was
Right.
a good
That was a
idea.
good-
That was a good idea.
Right. And my boss was mad cool. He was like, you could store the t-shirts upstairs.
What?
What?
Yeah, he like, shout out to Rich. He was a
Yeah.
cool old white
Yeah,
guy.
shout out to him.
Right. So I learned how to do that. I end up losing the job though, because he sold the store to somebody. So
Oh, okay. That's
I was like, all
unfortunate.
right, I'm getting unemployment now, and I kind of doing this t-shirt thing. I'm gonna just go full throttle with it. So
You got
that's how the
time
brand
now,
started. Yeah.
That's
And the
dope.
name is crazy, right? Because I
Yeah.
feel like as Black, I think it takes a very confident person to be like, I fuck with Black and Ugly, right?
Yeah.
Right.
When I thought of it, I'm thinking like Biggie, because you know
There you go, right?
He was proud to say Black.
Exactly.
And
Like he
Ugly.
didn't care. He's like, I am what I am. You don't like it or you don't, right? So like the first shirt I did was a Biggie shirt, and it said Black and Ugly as ever.
Oh, damn.
So people kept calling it the Black and Ugly shirt, and I was like, all right. At that time, I was very on my my woke shit, right?
Okay.
I was very on my woke shit, so I'm like, I'm gonna take something that's so negative and put a positive
That's
on it.
a good spin,
Right?
yeah.
It was a spin, and I was very much into like Egyptian culture at the time too. So I was like, a lot of people look at like Black culture as something that, you know, that has no value to it. So I was like, if I could spin this with the name, I'm gonna do that. And you know, it's been going since. I've had
Wow.
plenty of times where I'm like, man, I should switch the name, but
Nah.
nah, right?
And it's catchy. And it's catchy.
It's very
yeah.
catchy. And the thing is that it sticks. Like when you think about it, you're like, Black and Ugly.
I think black is beautiful, so I don't even see that name.
When I hear that, I think of what people perceive us to be and what we really are. Like, I feel like as a people, we're so beautiful. Like, we come in so many colors, we come in so many ethnicities, so many things. And I was actually having this conversation the other day about like people perceiving people. I spoke about this before, and people saying that other people are ugly. Ugly is a perception.
It is.
It's what you perceive. And
I feel bad when I say that word
because
I feel like unattractive
when I say it. Yeah, unattractive is better.
Yeah. And the thing is that like this guy was saying like, oh, most people are average at best. That's your prevention.
Wow.
I said, first of all,
you
know, you only and he was white.
Was he average at
He was white and very average.
Right.
He said it, and I said to him, I said, that's your perception. I said, you are only the 1% of the universe. And you sitting here talking about somebody is ugly or these people are average.
Right.
I said, ugly is per perception of a person. I said, because somebody I think is beautiful, you may think is ugly. So you cannot say that people are average at best.
Right.
Because somebody might call me a 6, but a nigga that I'm fucking with is like, bitch, you are 9.5. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, like, in general, like, y'all really gotta stop calling people ugly.
Right, no, it's true. It's true.
It's
but
true.
I feel like it's the name gives it a lot of empowerment.
Yes, it does. It's
a lot of times when people see the brand, especially it's like older black people, you know,
really
that are like black and ugly, right?
Yeah.
And I'm usually like, I come in, take a look, and tell me if you can understand why I named it that, because it's like, as a culture on the surface, you might think we're ugly, but we're so much deeper than that.
Oh
It's
my
a beautiful thing, right? So I want the brand to represent that like benefit.
Even your booth that you have for the Black Ass Flea Market, it felt real like cultural, like
right.
Yes.
It was like, I was in there like,
cousins, right?
Yes, I'm like,
it had a little couch in there, shit.
No, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the couch, I said, "Oh, this shit cute."
It was so funny. That couch gets so much like attention.
I don't know why.
I felt like
I never seen a couch in a booth.
It looks like it looks like a real couch, but it was inflatable.
Couch. Yeah,
I can't lie because I've never seen it. I've been to Atlantic Annick, all these kind of fairs.
Right.
People got booths all over them. I have never in my life seen a couch inside of a
be there
booth.
for like 8 hours. I'm like, let's be comfortable.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. We like to take a seat.
Right. I like to sit down.
Yeah,
right.
so give me a second.
Listen, but
this is not retail.
There was a post that was like, I'm 30. If there's a party and there's no chair, I'm not going. I'm leaving. I need to standing in shoes dancing. No, nigga, I'm bringing my flag.
I feel that.
No,
but so how did you get that opportunity in the Union Square Holiday Market?
Oh,
yeah, I saw that. That was dope.
Oh, thank you.
Because you reach a lot of different demographics by being in that space. Like people come from all over just to see that market.
Right. Yeah. Just to let y'all know, I'm doing one in Borough Hall for this. Holiday season. Yeah, come by. Yeah.
Yes. When does it start?
It starts November 28th to December. Well, I ain't gonna be there till the 26th. I'm be there till the 24th.
Okay.
December 24th. So
definitely. Y'all heard that?
But I think like vending is something I've been doing with my brand. It's something I want to actually transition out of right now. But
really, like you want to
I don't necessarily want to be there. I'm going to start employing people so they can be there for the brand. I don't have to be there myself. But like vending I feel like it's a great way to connect with people immediately, right? Immediately. Like you get to put a face to it. You get to feel the things. You get to see the quality of the clothes.
How people feel about.
Exactly. It brings everything in one, right? And then you never know who you're going to meet type thing.
Never.
Right? But because I've been vending, it's like, I feel like it's everything in life. You start doing one thing and it just catapults, right? Like
that is true. Being there at the right moment.
It does that. So that's how I found
out about your story is like that, though.
Your
story is really like that. But we still want to hear more about it.
Right. So yeah, I've been vending for a while. So a lot of vending opportunities, I usually just get emails or it's word of mouth type thing. Yeah, I don't have to do too much like fishing for it.
Oh, okay. That's good though. I mean, you built it up so where it can be like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So like if you have next step being a store, that shouldn't be anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm
same
working
email
on.
List they got you on, girl, create your own and send them out.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. I think that would definitely be dope. But I do want to ask you, I know you we talked about COVID a little bit. Do you feel like COVID affected your business in any way?
No, immensely, because at the time when COVID happened, I was working at a school. I was like I was the administrator, so I was doing like enrollment. And enrollment, I enjoyed enrollment only for the fact that like people came to the school, I'm talking to parents, we keying, right?
It
was a predominantly black school, so when we had to do this from home, now I feel like I'm just chain calling people. They don't want to hear that. They stressing. They trying to figure out how they gonna eat. Their kid is sick. They're sick, and I'm here like, so you coming to school, right?
Are you coming back?
Right, exactly, right. So it's like enrollment was falling, the pressure was on, but at the same time, when I wasn't on the computer doing work, I'm designing again. Like my brain had took a hiatus when I was working at the school because it's like I was working at a charter school, so. The hours are ridiculous in the charter school, right?
Crazy.
I think
it's
just
like a full time
work.
and half.
Yeah.
We both went. You went to a charter school as well, right?
No, I went to private and 1 point Catholic, and then ended up in public.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
my high school was like a charter school.
Well, for my mom, it was like a decline.
Right?
It was like, girl, we had you up here. We sent you with the Lord, and now you back with the heathens. What's going on?
Right. Like, you had the base then.
Yeah, but I understood. I appreciate public school though.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold
it
you.
is, yeah.
So
yeah, y'all understand the charter world.
Yeah.
So it was just it was demanding, but I was back home, I was designing. So now it came to a point where like my principal at the time, she knew like I did my thing on the side. Like the school used to also employ me to make their t-shirts, stuff like that, right? So so shout out to Democracy Prep, right? So
not shouting them out, I'm dead.
So the summer came and she's like, yo, you staying or going? Because all the time I'm like, I have
she
a
felt
plan.
your energy.
Yeah, she felt that. And I told her, I was straight up with her. I was like, if I don't stay here, it's because I want to do my own thing. Because they need to make sure you're gonna come back, and if not, they need to
find somebody else.
Right? Who gonna bring these kids in, right? So me and her was having a conversation, and the energy she hit me with, I know she didn't mean it at the moment, but that's what I needed at the moment. She hit me up. She was like, so you staying or going or what? Because I got somebody for the spot.
Oh, right. It was real.
Right.
Like,
it was real.
It was dry. Like,
but you know what? I don't blame her.
Because I was giving her a runaround. I'm like, I'll let you know. I'm going to let you know.
Yeah.
But
deep inside, did you really not want to go back?
I didn't want to go back because I knew if I went back, I wouldn't take my own thing serious. Because it's like you have a consistent paycheck come in. Like I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Like I'm comfortable doing my thing on the weekends. I don't have to do it full time. That's how I felt.
Okay.
Right? So it's like if I left and I had to take that risk, I have to figure things out. So I was kind of, in retrospect, I'm happy she did come at me like that.
Because I'm going to be honest, working a 9 to 5, I realized that the reason why the hours are so long that it really deters you from doing anything else. I'm talking about self-care. Right. I'm talking about doing something you said you was going to do. Sometimes you can't even catch up with your shows or something like. It's just like, it's so much time being put in one place that it's like all the energy you have, you just want to relax.
Especially when you're someone that cares about what you do.
Seriously.
So that was a blessing for you.
Yeah,
because you're able to like jump back into it.
It's crazy that you, like you were saying, like, again, I'm coming back to that same statement of being at the right place at the right time.
Right.
I read this book by Malcolm Gladwell. It's called The Outliers, and he talks about that percentage of people who are just at the right place at the right time, and they always receive certain opportunities.
The cover of the book, is it black and white?
I believe so, and I think it's like a hallway. It was an audiobook that I read.
Okay.
So I listen to audiobooks. I can't really.
No, you can't do it.
Yeah, take me to the library.
I think I'm like slightly ADHD.
Take me to the library.
Yeah. So books keep the audiobooks.
Just hearing it. Yeah.
It keeps me engaged. But he was saying like a lot of celebrities are people who are just that 1%.
Right.
Bill Gates. 1%.
Come on.
Like mad people are just 1%. They just at the right moment, at the right time, got the right resources. Like just thinking about A$AP Ferg. You would look at how they opportunity, and then I would think about everything else. When there's a purpose for you, that's yours. Like
exactly right. Yeah, no matter where you go, it's gonna come back to you.
Yeah,
that is true.
And also, I think, like when I think about people who've made it, quote unquote, I don't feel like celebrities, they're not special to me.
No, they're not.
They're just these people that believed in themselves, right? And because you believe in yourself, therefore other people will believe in you. But
that is true.
You really got to believe.
But celebrity now, I think, is different.
You think
back in the day?
Because
like there was literally like 10 rappers back in the day. 10 hot ones at a time. Same thing with R&B. It's like 5 hot ones at a time. This is why, like, for example, and I'm not trying to get too deep into this, but like Nicki, she's losing her shit because it's like, oh my God, that was it. That was just me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But Nicki's always been, I felt like, we don't want to get Nicki either.
But I'm just giving you an example now. I think the word celebrity is a little different. You know what I'm saying? She got a lot to say. But look,
I don't have anything to say at all.
Look, I just think celebrity is now just a little different.
It's looser now.
Yeah, and I love the fact that we didn't know anything about people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I didn't appreciate
You had your own
that
idea,
before.
and
that was
and,
fun.
and it's crazy when you think about. I was talking to my dad this morning about this exact same subject before I got here, and I was like, I feel like these new celebrities, they have social media. Right. So, the work that they would have had to put in before is not there anymore. But the thing is that also with that, it's social media humbles them way quicker than the old celebrities. Because you see, before the old celebrities could do mad shit under the table and nobody would know. Now, just think about like Aries Spears. Aries Spears did something that pulled all of the celebrities that were with him down.
All the videos they've been pulling at him, I'm like, you should have kept your mouth
closed. You see, this is why you gotta be careful.
Before you talk now.
Yeah. You gotta be careful.
Do you feel like social media helped you with your business?
Definitely.
Because it's a blessing and a curse, I would say.
It is. And I think back in the day, they had a lot of media training, right? So people didn't say things just on the top of their head.
That's true.
They had time to think. Now you just do an iPhone press release, right?
Yeah. Jumping on live.
Right, exactly.
And you also didn't know about stuff right away. You knew stuff too. I was talking about that at work. Usually if somebody was breaking up, you got like 2-3 weeks because the magazine's gonna put that out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you don't really, you see the magazines need time to print, fact check, all of that. Now you can
in the grad word of what's going on with Bad Wow.
You can just type in Google, what was the last thing Jessica said?
Yeah, literally that
is
right?
True. That is so true.
That's a negative for them. But I feel like with smaller brands, smaller like productions and so forth, it helps because we're able to connect so easily with the people. Yeah. Like something can go viral, and back in the days that wasn't even a thing. Like now I could get 50,000 people to look at something in a matter of 2 minutes. So it's like everything in this world. There's a positive and a negative.
The right person wear your brand at the right time in the right place.
Exactly.
I'm just waiting for our viral moment.
Right. It's coming.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give us our flowers. We got some good fucking content.
Come on now.
Yeah, so
it's quality.
We have good content, and we invest in our content, and
you believe in yourself.
Not only
you have to believe in yourself.
You have to. Not only that, we are serious about this shit. Like, it's not like, we may take a break, but it's not no 3-year break. It's like, bitch, I need to
taking a break for your mental
break.
Right.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think I agree with you as far as, brands being able to be pushed forward now. Because like, even with just relating it back to when I said about only certain people were able to be out there, only certain rappers, like there was only certain brands.
Right.
It's true.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? People were making things and like, you would just hope somebody caught on or hope somebody wore your stuff at the right place in the right time. But now it's like you could wear your own shit and just make it pop.
Really
you don't even need a celebrity. Like, you're the celebrity.
Right.
Especially if you were already like kind of popping in that styling era. Oh, you got a nice outfit on, and it's like,
you know how to dress. Like that's it. You could go viral.
It. Do you do custom work for people?
I do custom work. Okay. Yeah. I enjoy doing custom work because like if I do custom work for someone, I'm getting to know you. Like I'll study you for a little bit, and then I'll make something for you. And I like to get creative control because it's like
a Eureka moment,
right? Because it's like I'm seeing you for who you are, and I want to make something that aligns with you, as opposed to just like, oh, I want this. It's like, nah, we can make a flyer, like
something that's more, pertains more to who you are.
It's true. What are some of your favorite collabs that you have done?
Let me see. Let me think real long and hard on this one.
Cause I saw you do that Douce bottle. I was like,
oh yeah, that was that Douce bottle.
That was for you.
I did
somebody
for myself.
All right.
Yeah, I have my bars like all denim out.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's cute. You gotta send us a picture. I got
y'all. Yeah. Yeah. The Douce one was dope. I was high, but
it's always a good time when you high.
I was like, that's when like the best, like your mind is free. The best things comes out. I think I did as collab, maybe not design wise, but like idea wise. I just did a photo shoot with my homegirl. And my homegirl, she was it was a few of my friends. So one was the photographer, the other one was a stylist, makeup artist. And we just all came together and did our own thing. And I feel like that to me just shows the growth of all of us. And it shows that we're all doing something that's impactful and we can help each other. Like, I like shit like that.
Do you have friends that you feel like your friends are also artistic as well? Or you?
I have very artsy friends.
Okay.
Very artsy friends. Like my best friend, he makes jewelry. Shout out to Kenny. Oh, there we go.
I'm dead. Yes.
Yeah, well, I feel like you need a tribe like that. You need people that understand what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's dope. So I remember that. Are you gonna do any more of those like doggy things? Because I remember she had like.
Hold up, y'all.
Wait a minute.
That shit
and I was talking about this. So she got shit for dogs, bro.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like,
That's a dope collab too. Speaking of collab, that's a collab with the dog father of Harlem. He's been my homeboy for a long time, and he's been in my ears for at least 10 years. Like, yo, we should make dog clothes. Like,
yo, because nobody has that.
Yeah.
Especially not a dog. Because I feel like there's a misconception that only white people love their dogs.
Right, nah.
And
we love our dogs too, even if we leave them outside.
Listen.
Oh, that is the thing.
I'm actually, my dog is definitely not an outside dog. My dog is definitely an inside.
It's inside on the bed?
Fuck no.
Yeah, lost me there. Lost me there.
Sorry, the lost me.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'll put your bed next to my bed.
My dog is the bougie
on the
dog.
bed.
For real?
It was hard not. They be
So you got a rat dog? You had a rat dog?
I had a little poodle.
That's a rat, little rat dog, yeah.
The rat dog? You call them rat dogs?
Yeah, because they're
Wait a
so
minute.
She's a hard critic with dogs.
I said, when I say rat dogs, I'm not saying they look like a rat, they resemble a rat. When I say small in stature, like...
Akila is a hard critic with dogs, okay?
So you're not a dog lover? What happened?
First of all, stop talking about that.
I'm gonna show y'all my dog because she swears my dog is ugly.
He is,
Other
and you
dogs
know
are
it.
ugly, but he's on like 4 dogs she fucking likes.
No, it's
She only
not.
has 4 dogs. They're
No,
like
it's not.
They're like mad different breeds of dogs, but some
No,
dogs
I like them. I like them all. I like cute dogs.
Some dogs are. We can agree. Are
Show her
ugly.
the fucking dog.
Wait, we said we're not using ugly.
Show her the dog.
Okay, right?
I'm sorry.
For humans.
For humans, for sure. It's just it's only for humans. She humbled us real quick. She said, "Hold up, I thought y'all wasn't using ugly."
Nah, it's raggedy.
Nah.
There you go.
No,
All right.
I'm not.
You got a cute one?
I think my dog is cute.
You think?
Even one of my friends, one of our guests, Brandon, he saw my dog and he was
Is
like,
it
your
a
dog
mutt?
is not cute. No, it's not.
He has cute dogs. He can say that.
No, he said my dog was cute.
Oh nah.
Let me tell you,
he got 2 cute
Akila
dogs.
grew up with a fucking German Shepherd or something
I
like
got
that.
the
a golden
No.
retriever. Golden retriever.
I got
a
a
Lassie?
My
Like a
dog is a
Lassie?
10, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Golden
This bitch
retriever.
is a hard
They all
critic.
over the place,
I'm gonna
though.
post my dog on
Poodles
a
are cute.
story.
I like the little golden doodles.
I had a little brown one. We called him Coco. Yeah, man.
You know what? Guess what? I got a dog and he loves me, and
That's all that matters. That's all that
multiple
matters.
people tell me that my
opinion
dog is
shouldn't
cute.
matter.
Let me tell you, all the kids be like, "Oh my god, your dog is so cute."
Well, they don't count.
They don't count.
Listen,
They
kids
don't
are
count.
truthful, okay?
Kids love any dog.
But they are truthful.
I've never heard in my life, I've never heard a kid say that a dog was ugly. Never. They might call a person ugly. You know what I'm saying? They might say that food is nasty, but they ain't never
They
call a
would
dog
never
ugly.
call a person.
They might be scared of a dog, but they ain't
Right.
never call a dog ugly because they just love them. Like, you know. Yeah, we waiting for that picture though.
Oh, you wait.
Oh, I want to see
Yeah.
it too. Yeah.
My dog is such a
Be honest here. Don't do it because you up here on.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
be honest.
I'm gonna let
You don't got to say the word ugly. Just,
Right. You know. That's your dog.
Yeah. That's your dog. That dog should be in your favorites. That's what I'm saying.
Not your
Yeah.
favorites.
no.
She's trying to.
Oh, she's coming.
Look, it's like when you look. It's like when you looking for a picture. Like, oh my God, friend, how you
friend,
think my man look?
friend,
And you scrolling looking for the best picture.
First of all, y'all, I feel attacked.
Yeah.
I feel attacked because Akila know I just got a new phone, so I don't have shit on this thing.
Oh, you never posted on like social
She
media?
definitely posted.
I post him, but I don't.
She posted him the other day. Look. Yes.
It's like all kinds.
What?
He was like
Halloween?
Laid out.
He was,
yeah,
no, he be
It's a
cocked up.
regular
I'm not
day.
gonna lie. My dog is a comfortable dog. He sleeps comfortably.
He think he's
Comfortable
small.
dog.
No, for real. Look,
You never heard that before.
That's the best. That's a good picture.
he's sleeping.
She was scrolling for
Yeah. I never see another picture.
Yo, we Oh my God, that's your The first thing she said was, yeah, that's your dog.
I wasn't expecting the dog.
Yo, oh my God. Hold up. But let's move on from let's transition to dog thing.
But yeah,
I know you-
dog clothes because dogs is black.
Okay. Yes, they do got dog
a
clothes.
black
So if
dog.
y'all need dog clothes, I'm telling you, this is it.
Oh, my dog is definitely black.
What's his name? What's the dog name?
Dom. He's the Dom Dada.
Yeah.
It was a play on Don Dada.
I will say this though.
Oh my God.
I will say this. I follow this page called Black People and Pets.
Oh, that's a dope
love
one.
it.
I like how Black woman loves dogs. That's a dope one.
Oh, there's one like that. I need to follow that. I follow mad dog pages.
So you don't have a dog or nothing?
Not right now, yeah.
No, okay.
It's a child. It's like a child.
It is.
No, seriously, it's like a child.
But I do want to talk about. So, are you Jamaican? Are both of your parents Jamaican?
Yeah, I'm Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, girl. Let's talk about the things, them girl. Yeah.
I came here mad young. I was going on 8.
Oh yeah.
What part are you from first?
Spanish Town.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kingston girl. Yeah.
Yo,
It's like 20
speaking
minutes
patois
from
for the rest of the
Kingston.
episode.
yo, please stop.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Go there.
But yeah, I was born there, and I came here like the December, and I was gonna be 8 in June. So yeah.
Yeah, you was young.
I was young. I was young. I had a little accent. I definitely lost it now.
Do people tell you they feel like
I can hear it.
People say they can hear it, but I
can
feel
hear
like
it,
I got a list, so I don't know which one it is.
It's the thing. It's like unless you really know like the accent, you
don't know how to pick it up.
You
right?
can't pick up the octave, but you know like.
But you know, because you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, there's some people that I feel like I could hear it, but I don't think I really hear it with you.
Yeah. Some people say they do, some say they don't.
Yeah. Huh?
That word,
Yeah.
which
Some words,
Yeah.
some words I guess you could pick
you
up
can hear
on.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like your parents were like strict? Like how was that?
Well, when I came here, I lived with my dad first. Like he was really strict. And then a few years later, I ended up living with my mom. My mom was a single mom, so she wanted to be strict. But it's like
hard.
3 of us. She working a full-time job.
Yeah.
I really don't like. I really
hard.
don't feel like Jamaican mothers are crazy strict.
I don't
Nah, they
think so.
could be. They could be. Some of them.
Well, the ones
Nah,
I
their
know-
mouth is just crazy. That's what.
They mouth is
Yeah.
just crazy.
Mouth is just, my mouth is.
They'll
wild,
tear you up
but-
with that with the words.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I ain't gonna hold you. They'll tear you up with them words.
Ooh,
Right.
You ain't never got cursed out by a Jamaican.
You ain't never
Stay
got
away.
cursed out?
Yeah.
Yo.
But yeah, and it's crazy because they don't apologize either. You feel me?
Nah,
Yo.
sorry's not a thing.
Nah. My mom only apologized in her adulthood.
Yeah, now my mom has got a lot calmer now because she's older. She can't do them antics like she used to.
Yeah.
So now, like, she's willing to listen and sit down. And
Does she got
talk.
grandkids now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's her
That's
kid,
it, right?
It automatically make them so.
But she been had grandkids.
Oh,
Like, my
okay.
nephew like 14.
Oh yeah. You definitely right.
She's
How
a
did-
young grandma.
How did they feel about you coming out with your own brand and everything? Did they support it? Like how,
When I
'cause
first,
they want you to be
yeah.
a doctor, lawyer, nurse.
Right.
I would
right.
love to hear the
Well,
answer to this question.
Well, the thing is, like, out of my siblings, I went to college. My siblings didn't go to college. So my mom was like, oh, this is my college graduate.
Oh my!
Yes,
I hate
right.
when- I hate
We're here with it. We're here with
I
it.
hate when parents
My mom
do
was
that.
like,
Like,
oh,
I might
this is
drop
my
out
college
next week.
graduate, whatever. So she was feeling that. But when I told her I want to do the brand, I was like, when I started, it was on the side. So she didn't care too much, but she definitely had a problem with the name. Right? She was like, no, name it Black and Beautiful. How you gonna name it? How you gonna name it something like
always
that?
got advice.
Right. But I think she's become very proud of it. Like she wears it now. You know, she don't buy nothing. But-
Of course,
of course,
not.
no. I feel like but no. My mom come to my
sent her
house.
friends?
She sent her friends. When
Okay,
she go to
that's enough.
Jamaica, she like, what you bringing down for them? I'm like, it costs money to make
Yeah,
these
hell yeah.
things, right?
This
But
ain't free.
you know how family go.
Yeah.
But yeah, she
That's a fact.
definitely she shows up to events and stuff now. So.
That's
That's
dope.
dope.
You know, because I do think it's important when you. Because like you may think like, oh, I'm older, but something about the approval of your parents
still
supporting
need-
your dream.
like,
You definitely.
Like I feel like it's something that we all need. Like we might say, oh no, I'm a grown ass woman,
It's
I don't
true.
need that shit, but you do. You
I-
want
I-
your parents
I
to
do-
be proud of you.
I
Yeah.
do notice that when people don't have the support of their family, they're a little bit harsher when it comes to like criticism, perceiving criticism, or even change. Like because they don't really know how to embrace that because they were never shown.
Right.
Because your first school is really home.
It's
It is,
home.
it is.
So
Some
you
schools
know,
better than
like
others.
I know that's right. I'm dead.
it also pours into their real life because they're extremely hard on themselves. They're not allowed to make mistakes and stuff like
Right.
that. So it's true, like, be supportive, parents.
And my siblings are mad supportive. My brother is like the most supportive. He models for my brand.
Whoa, that's dope.
Yeah, when I'm bending, he'll come up.
A
and help
free
me.
model, ain't you
Right,
can't
right.
deny that. You know what I'm
He'll
saying?
set up with me, break down. Yeah, he do all that.
That's funny that I can actually relate to you in this situation where you're saying like you're the only only one of
Right.
her children to graduate college, and, doing something on the side, and she's not cared because you already have
Right,
your career.
right,
Like,
exactly,
My
right.
mom listened to the podcast, the first episode.
Whoa.
The first episode.
I wouldn't advise that.
No.
Yeah, I had to guess for the first one. It was just y'all two.
It was just us. Yeah, my mom listened to the episode, and of course she was like, "Yo, I wish you would just stop fucking cursing." But I said, "Mommy, I didn't tell you to listen to it." I said, "I didn't tell you to listen to it." I said, "This is something that I want to do." She said, "Do whatever you want to do. Just, do it with all your heart." Like,
right.
And I can't lie. Like, my mom has really been like a pivotal part of my life because she's always supported me, even in a
she do though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like,
Hula gonna pull up
in any aspect. She
gonna pull up.
Whatever you want to do.
Anything I wanted to do, as long as I'm happy with it.
Right.
She's happy that I'm happy.
That's how my mom is too. Yeah.
But that's a good thing though. I always say that I do think that because my parents say like, you going to record today? How's it going?
Yeah.
But they don't listen to that shit. This is not for you. This is not for your demographic, baby. It's not for you. This is my words are not geared towards what you trying to listen to.
Don't listen, please.
My dad listens to NPR radio, AM radio. He ain't even listen to FM.
NPR, though.
Yeah, that's his vibe. He ain't listening to this shit. The fuck? Like, he ain't listening to me. He don't want to hear what I'm talking about.
You ain't talking the news?
Yeah. But we'll talk. We have good conversations on our own. He just don't need to listen to this. Like that's.
I think as we get older, we see our parents more for who they are, like humans, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. You understand more who, like, their character, their personality, and I know for my mom, it's been like that. Like, okay, I'm really getting to know you aside from you being my mother.
Yeah, right.
Like, you sharing.
It's
right?
that's funny. You know that post that was like, I saw a post that was like, when you was a kid, your parents used to be like, I'm not your little friend, and look, here you are, my little friend.
To be my little friend.
She said, and I said, my mom that the other day, I'm like, Mom, I sent her the post. She said, I always was your little friend. I just couldn't tell you that, She was always my little friend, though.
My mother always telling me, she was like, first of all, we act just alike, and I used to not embrace it. Like, I used to be like, I don't act like her. I don't look like her. Like, I used to
crazy.
I wanted to disassociate myself as far as possible. Like, you're you and I'm me. But it's like, I can't do that. Like, I know that we act just alike. Shit, we walk alike. Sometimes we hear us on the phone, we talk alike.
We are little mini-me's of our
but she always tells me like, yo, if you weren't my daughter, I would be your friend.
Oh, word?
Yeah. When I was younger and she used to say that, I used to be like, girl, I would not be your friend. Hell no. Girl, we could never be friends, okay? Some of the shit I be seeing you doing, I would not accept as a friend. Yeah. But I like, we've learned to grow, and I can now agree, like, you know what, we would be friends. We got a good, I see you, girl.
She would be my friend too. I love me some,
really?
Yeah. She's cool. If you met her, you would be like, oh, all right.
She's a vibe.
She'll probably try to take you on as a friend.
Really?
I done seen her chill with my friends.
Right.
And I'm like, well, hold up.
Hold up.
Right. Akila used to give her boundaries. She used to be like, yo, oh my God, look at Daniela's story.
She's so cute. I love her outfit. Da-da-da.
You like, no.
You're bugging out. You're bugging. And then on top of that, it would be like, okay, now, I know it sounds good when you think she look cute and those other shit, but now when we fucking driving a boat and shit, and we on somewhere shaking our ass, it don't look is it cute now?
Right.
Now you telling me, oh, I can't believe you. I didn't. Hold up. I told you not to follow in the first place. You wilding out right now.
That's dope. Your mom's on Instagram though. My mom's still on Facebook.
Yeah, we send each other stuff on.
Yeah, she's still on Facebook.
Yeah.
For real?
My mom too.
She don't send you stuff though?
No, we're not friends on Facebook. She
that's
don't want
good.
to be my friend on Facebook.
I don't blame
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So talking about qualities that our parents, that we share with our parents, what is one quality that you think that you and your mom share that you love?
I feel like when it comes to family, like we go hard for our family. Like we'll do everything. Like I feel like the other day I wrote on my Instagram, like I'm the secretary of the family. And like I feel like whenever something's happening, it's like, all right, how can Rifa help? And my mom is like that too. She has mad siblings. She has 7 siblings. So it's like,
do you feel like that was a burden when you were younger, or have you embraced it?
It became a burden when I was younger because it's like, dang, I gotta do all these things. Like, why are they not doing that?
Yeah, right.
But now I understand. Like, they put trust in you. Like,
they she understood your attributes and what you could bring to the table.
We're both hardworking. I get that from my mom. I feel like how they be like Jamaicans got 3-4 jobs. Like,
that's true.
That is.
I don't know any Jamaican with just one job.
No,
we did have this conversation on another episode. But now I want to ask you, since we talking about it, do you feel like it's a difference between like Caribbean Americans and like Black Americans?
There, There is, right? I
yeah.
feel like
It is. I can't lie.
I had to think before I talk, but I think there is. And when you grow up in a super Caribbean household, your parents say things that it might not be as true as they make it seem, but then you start picking it up, right?
Like you just see the little attributes,
the little things,
the
right?
little
things.
Got no manners. Lazy.
But it's not that they don't have manners. Their culture is different. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
But to us, it's unmannerable because to us that is no manners.
Right.
So it's
I can't lie. Yeah, because like
So you agree?
I do agree.
Okay.
But I don't.
She don't claim it, but she is Caribbean.
No,
okay.
All right. So I just when people ask me, they're like, "What are you?" I'm just American. I don't be like, "Oh, my dad's American and my mom's from Trinidad." Like, you know what I'm saying? Because even in my household, I always felt my mother was like, you know, a little bougie. I'm just like, I don't even know what. Like what's going on here. I don't even know my heritage. You're not teaching it to me. She lost that shit a long time ago. Like, yes, the food. She came in when she was 12. She had an accent.
Right, that's like me. I came in so young.
So like, you know, she battled with that or whatever. But I feel like she didn't fully embrace it. Like the food, yes, I know all about the food. Because we have a love for
Her
food.
food is crazy.
But as far as like,
You say
she wasn't playing, she wasn't playing soca in the crib. I hate soca.
I hate soca.
Oh my God.
I hate soca.
I don't hate soca, but I had
been good soca songs in before if it's really
all day.
We're gonna come back to that conversation because I wanna make a stamp on that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I just don't think like she embraced it. So maybe that, I feel like that's why I don't embrace it. Like you see how like your family, they don't play that shit. They Jamaican to the bone.
Oh my God.
We're not Trini to the bone.
When I tell
over
you,
here.
when I got to college, that was my cultural shock. Right. Everything was Jamaican. I played Jamaican music, ate Jamaican food.
But people was eating it up.
No, when I tell you, I met them, they're like, yo, you so fucking Jamaican. Like, what the fuck?
We was not saying that. It was just certain shit. It would just be like, okay, like we don't want to hear Jamaican music.
You want to hear vibes at 9 a.m.
But because I've been to enough bashments, but if it's 5 days a week, you're playing reggae 5 days a week.
That shit is every day, like all day. I get in the car, you play on a bashment remix.
You was just playing straight reggae. At least throw a little Jamaican Celine Dion or something.
But I didn't know anything else. That was my entire life. When you're Jamaican, you really be, especially when you live in New York and you're living in a Jamaican neighborhood, you're engrossed in that your life. Like you don't think about collard greens and cornbread and all that shit. That shit is obsolete.
Like
that's true.
That's true. Somebody was like, "You eat rice every day."
Yeah,
like, you can eat white rice by itself.
Black Americans are not really. They're not into rice like that. Like when I go down south, that's not that's if my mother makes rice, that's like okay, we might touch that, but
it's
like
a little side. It's a side.
Yeah,
we eat that as a whole dish.
No,
you eat white rice by itself.
Right? Saying oxtail. What you mean?
Yeah, that's it.
Oxtail gravy.
So that's not really a thing, you know. But I do think it's definitely a little like a definitely a cultural difference for sure.
Yeah, definitely. What I was gonna say is, damn, I lost my fucking question. It was a question about being soca music. I feel like 90% of Jamaicans really hate soca.
Right.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because my cousins hate it. The only reason why I like it is because my mommy. I like it because my mom was married to a Trinidadian. And my siblings are Trinidadian.
Okay.
So that's why I grew up with
you embraced it. Right?
But
yeah.
if I wasn't, I don't think I would like it because it's just like it sounds. God forgive me, y'all. Please do not kill me, Trinidadians. But it kind of sounds the same. So, like the same kind of rhythm.
But that's probably what people think about reggae.
That's true.
Right.
Because I had a Trinidadian tell me the same thing.
Look,
I don't think dancehall.
I don't think it's the same. Because let's be real. Jamaicans will have 10 songs with the same fucking rhythm.
It's called juggling.
That's true, but that's how you know somebody good.
Yeah.
Like imagine it's one rhythm, 10 people get on and you're like,
But it's called, that's a style of music.
They could make it into a different song. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is educational right now. It's a style of music called juggling. That's what they do. They'll put the same person on the rhythm and they'll juggle it in a party.
I ain't gonna lie. Some rhythms, I'll be like, nah, I like this one the best.
Right.
You know
for real.
Yeah. What's that rhythm that's for vibes? Thank you, Jaffa. Wake up this morning. What's that rhythm is fire. I love all the songs.
Everything that
every version. Every version. I love them all. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think with soca, I don't think it's all the same. But I
said similar, not the same. Similar. I don't.
Okay. Like
I do appreciate soca when I go to when I play mass. Like,
yeah.
You play mass in Trinidad?
Not Trinidad. I did in Canada, here.
You liked Canada?
I did.
Don't do that.
No,
because I was on Eastern Parkway one time.
No.
Right. Come on.
No, because
you don't like Eastern Parkway neither?
No. The Can of Carabana. I didn't like it.
What year you went?
I went, I think maybe like 2018.
I think that's when I went. 2018 and 2017.
Was it 2018? I feel like it was 2016 maybe.
Nah, maybe.
Because I moved back to New York in 2017. You went way before that.
No, I did. I can't remember when I went. I gotta check, but
why didn't you enjoy it?
I just didn't feel like. I feel like
I'm used. You
felt like they was trying. You felt like they were trying, like it wasn't.
You know what it was? I'm so used to being at Carnival and there's so many people. I feel like it was so scattered. The vibe.
Did it rain that year?
No, it was very hot.
The year I went.
No, it was very hot that year.
Yeah.
It just, I feel like the parade was so scattered. It wasn't like how when we at Eastern Park, we're on each other. Like that's the vibe. Everyone's like, don't.
Yeah, that is true. Even on Eastern Parkway, it's packed.
Even when we went to Jamaica, it's packed. Like everything was just.
You did Mass in Jamaica?
Yo, that shit was
fire.
Really?
Because I kept saying it.
I need to go.
No, it's fire.
Right.
I can't lie to you.
It's a combination.
It took our fucking money, but
music and the
I ain't
soca.
gonna-
Right,
So
and it brings it together.
anyways, you said I'm sorry, I cut you off. I
No,
apologize.
you're good. I was saying I enjoy soca then. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I went to
like, to
Jamaica
play in my
Carnival,
car?
so I didn't have to hear soca music. I'm gonna be honest.
Yo, she was so against Trinidad. She said, I'm not trying to hear.
I have to go though, just for the one
time. I feel like once you experience Carnival, you have to go to Trinidad just to get the real.
yeah, I need
feel.
to go to Trinidad. The year I was planning to go was 2020, and then
it's
like I was planning to run the marathon. I was trying to do a lot in 2020.
They have a
and then-
marathon right now. So you run?
Yeah.
Are you act? Are you an active person?
I used to run in high school and a little bit in college, and then I stopped. But I enjoy running. So
Okay. I mean, if you
Plus, I
did it
feel
through
like
college, you
if
actually
you're a real
liked
New Yorker, you want to say, yeah, I ran that marathon.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I don't. You the only person I
What
know.
I'm saying is because you ran basically like most of your life.
Right.
So I feel like that doesn't seem
Like
far-fetched
running
that you
doesn't-
would
right,
do that.
right.
Yeah, you know, like you were into track. I did track maybe like 1 year.
You
I was just
feeling
like, no, it's just I didn't like the infrastructure of how they had the whole like the team and where we were practicing at.
Right.
I was like, this is
What
some
was this, high school
some
or college?
fugazi shit. Yeah, it was definitely it was high school.
It was high school.
But it's a new high school, so it's kind of late.
People don't realize how hard track is, though.
It's a
Nah, that
mental
shit is
thing.
not easy.
It's a
That shit
mental
is.
thing.
Yeah.
Listen, you running against somebody like, nah, this bitch about to pass me. Oh my god.
You don't think about that though when you run in track. You don't think, oh, this
No.
bitch about to pass me. You think like, I gotta get to my teammate. If
Right.
you're doing like
you doing a relay?
yeah.
Okay.
If you doing relay, you like, nah, nigga, I gotta get to my teammate.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who's over here,
going
who's
on,
over
right.
there. As long as my now I'm
Concentrate on your shit.
yeah. Now I'm watching and I'm like, bitch, I ain't do all this shit. For you ain't to get to the part that you need to get to. Like, yeah.
Oh, your teammates was fucking you up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's like that. But
Do you feel like playing sports as a young adult, influenced your work ethic?
I think so. I think I had that track coach I had in like I think junior high. He was a piece of work, but
They gotta be though.
yeah, it was this African man.
Ooh.
Yeah, he just was put like we be crying and he would like still go.
Yeah.
I'm like this is abuse at this point.
I know,
but-
like, just get. I just need one word of inspiration. Just-
Right. Yeah, just be nice.
Yeah.
Damn. But it showed like you have to be persistent. I think anything you want to do, you have to be persistent because it's not going to always be what you want it. It's also
Absolutely.
not going to always be. But if you continue, you know, it'll catch up to you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I do. So where do you see Black and Ugly going? Like, what is your vision for it?
My vision, I actually want Black and Ugly Coast. I want to do like smaller capsule collections. And I want to start doing more collabs with other brands too. There's brands out here that I really, really like.
Okay.
And I think like if we get together, like I want to work with someone who's really good with like textiles and yeah, right. Like I want to get more into pattern making, more cut
I
and
actually
sew.
might be able to connect you with.
Oh
this
really?
guy.
See, look at that.
Yeah, look
Right
at
place,
that.
right time.
Right place, right. No, 'cause it popped right in my mind, and he has a really. Achille, you know what I'm talking about. Piece by piece, the one with the plaid
Oh,
shirts.
that's a dope name, piece by piece.
You remember?
Oh, he did have some fire.
He got some
plaid
fire.
shirts,
He got fire
Really?
hats. Like I'll show you his Instagram.
Yeah,
It's
because
called
I'm
Piece
into the
by Piece.
upcycle.
What does that mean? I'm not
Upcycle,
gonna act
like
I know.
like I'll take a garment and I'll repurpose it. So
Oh, okay.
like I have a bunch of little piece of fabrics in my house and I'll put it together. I think I could show y'all a picture real quick. But I really do enjoy that. So I want to get more into cut and sew. Like
Are
I
you
said,
good with a
pattern
sewing
making.
machine?
Yeah, I could sew. Yeah.
What about, can you embroider? Is that hard?
That's a machine. You just gotta get the machine.
Yeah, you just gotta get the machine. Just even hearing you sew is just like it's very nostalgic because again, my mom's a seamstress.
She is.
Yeah, like my aunts taught me how to. Like I learned on YouTube, and then I went to my aunt to like reinforce what I learned.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had to name one brand that you could collab with right now,
like your dream brand, who would it be?
My dream brand.
It doesn't matter. It could be big, small,
anybody.
I got a few. I'm gonna say 10 Deep.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That would be a good one.
That would be nice.
Right.
Yeah.
I love 10 Deep, the hundreds, of course.
Of course. That's our era of like streetwear.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Married to the
I just
mom,
realized, I just heard that like and this has nothing to do with that. I didn't know Stussy is not that's not how you say it. I think it's Stussy or something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was Stussy.
Yeah, Stussy. Yeah.
I always thought it was.
You was today years old when you found out.
I had mad Stussy. Shit.
Really?
Yeah.
But
you said it wrong
Stussy
again.
Shit. Yeah, I had mad Stussy shit. And I'm thinking like, oh, it's
that was a
Stussy,
dope
so-
brand too. They
Yeah.
were,
Kinda died
they were
out.
really, really.
No, they
good
still
with,
got a lot of good pieces.
No, they can't. I ain't gonna hold you. Like in the middle of the pandemic, I saw some pieces. I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck? Why are y'all hiding this shit?
Right.
Like, what's going on?"
They
But
were
all right,
really
so you said
good.
10 deep, the
10 Deep,
100.
hundreds. There's a small brand now that I like. Brown Mill.
Brownwell, you said?
Brown Mill.
Mill. All right,
Yeah,
show
they're
it
based
to us.
out in Jersey.
Might be
It's black owned. They have a small store. I think their stuff is dope. What's another brand I really mess with? But yeah, I can't come up
Those
top
are
of my
good.
head right now.
Those are good though. Those were good brands. I
Yeah.
can see that.
I can see-
Well, it's like
like
the third one I was about it, so
alignment.
when you show me, I'll let you know. But
Yeah.
But
Right.
those two, I think those brands would be a good.
And
collab.
as for like Black and Ugly in itself, I feel like I wouldn't say mastered, but I've done a very good job with t-shirts and sweaters. So now I want to start doing like furniture. Like I just want to.
that would be nice.
Yeah. So shout out to my homeboy Rennie. He made a tabletop of my logo. And yeah, I gotta show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all that.
Oh,
yeah, you like get the rugs.
That was real dope. I
going.
did the rug, the rugs. So I want to like do curtains next. It might be some
my
sheets,
God. That is so dope.
yeah.
These are some
Yeah,
good
girl,
ass
we gonna
ideas.
see you in Target soon.
Right,
Let's
come on
Yes.
now. Come on now. So
That's
That's
a
a target
fact.
near you.
yeah, as a designer, I wanna flex those muscles. Because I feel like
You don't have to stay in one lane.
yeah, you don't.
Especially
Right.
because you're not just somebody who just makes shirts. Like you're an actual
Right.
artist. Like,
Right.
you know, you're into designing things and creating. So I just feel like, you know, you're moving outside of a bubble that people would normally think like, oh yeah, we just stay here with the
like just
shirts
do
and
t-shirts,
things.
and I'm just this the table.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, so it's a 4-legged table.
Okay.
And
Is it wood?
It's wood. Yeah,
That is
and he
so
carved
dope.
it by hand. Right. He's real dope with it.
I gotta see some.
Right,
of
you
that
gotta see some of his
shit.
stuff. Right, he just
Yeah.
need ideas and he'll make them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He'll make
dope.
matches.
That
That's really
is
dope.
dope. I like that. I do.
Yeah, I want to eventually maybe even design a building, like, you know.
Oh,
be
that
cute.
architecture.
Yeah,
all right now.
right.
That is-
Listen,
You know, you gotta think
The
big.
artistry,
I'm about to say, dream big. Dream big. Yes.
Yo, I'm weak at that man because he really didn't know what kind of gem he was saying when
He
did
was.
it.
What was he talking about?
He was on drugs
right.
or drinking. I forgot which one. He does one or the other. He drinks or because I went on his real page.
Okay.
His family started a page for him.
Oh, right after that, or
Yeah,
like he
after
was
that.
going before.
No, he wasn't before that. They started a page for him, and he either drinks. I think it's drinking.
Okay.
But he either drinks or does drugs or something like that. And then he was outside talking to somebody, and then he was like, "You gotta think big, bitch." And then he just went on this whole rant, and I,
I
was
didn't
like,
hear
"What the
anything
fuck?"
after that.
He did another rant. That was like, I don't think it never caught like you got to think big,
Right.
but yeah, like he just be spitting shit out. He just be
Yeah.
saying stuff and it catches. He's saying some real shit.
Because sometimes, just because you have an addiction doesn't
Right,
mean you're
doesn't
not
mean you-
smart. You don't. A lot of people who are addicted to stuff are so fucking
Right,
brilliant.
right.
Like, so I remember I seen this video where this guy was like, he was like homeless and he was like, he looked like he was like on some kind of substance. I don't know what it was. And he was saying some nice things outside of. He was like talking to somebody, and when he's like, "Don't ever give up. Your life is gonna be great." And he's not even in a position where he feels like his life is great or not. Well, he may be content and happy.
He may feel like he alright.
He may feel like
They have
but
their
I'm
little
just chasing
dogs
my
and shit.
eye.
They be good.
But imagine like
Little
you're,
dogs.
you be going through so much and you're still able to pour into someone else.
Right.
That is such a genuine quality.
It is.
So shout out to him.
Yeah, I do think that because I mean, you never know what made somebody break or something in their life or whatever. So I just think and just you having your brand, you are maybe making somebody feel good with them putting on your clothes and stuff like that. So
I hope when y'all put it on, you get like a sense.
Yeah, I felt good. I'm like, oh no, this is it. I need that. Like, and I always think twice before I buy shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not an impulsive buyer?
No,
me neither.
No, I'm not an impulsive buyer. Sometimes I miss shit because like I'm waiting
too hard on
like it's just like, you know what? Just move, do it. It has to come back around maybe twice for me to be like, you know what? This is a sign, y'all. This is a sign.
The only time I'm an impulsive buyer when the price is too fucking good.
Okay,
that's true. It's a good sale.
Yeah,
you're like, damn.
Right.
I've even passed up on some shit like that too.
Really?
I just don't know. It's just like
I shop a lot on eBay, so it give me time to think.
You like it?
Yeah, I love eBay.
Wow.
I be scared. I feel like
I haven't heard somebody shop at eBay.
Okay, why are people scared of eBay? Like,
I don't know. It was the first marketplace. It was the first marketplace.
I know. I have some. Listen, I'm not gonna say who did this, but I know somebody that used to sell fake shit on eBay.
Wait a minute.
And
what was sneakers? What were they selling?
Like sneakers or
whatever.
Yeah,
so they would come over downtown and buy it. And
I guess
it, right?
no. Okay. These things were like. I
can't. You can't give too much detail.
I can't give too much detail because this person going, no, I'm talking about them. But this was before eBay used to validate this shit. This was back in the day,
and that eBay does that now. They
see. This was before that,
right?
So he was wilding, selling all kind of shit.
I have a good friend that sells fake stuff. I do.
Ooh,
it's kind of crazy.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say eBay is the worst place to buy shit from,
but it ain't Amazon.
I ain't gonna say that eBay is the worst shit to Amazon sell fake shit too.
Yeah, no. But they should be honestly. The reviews will really put you.
No,
on.
it don't. I bought some shit on eBay that on Amazon I was like,
and you checked all the reviews.
Y'all bitches is wilding. When I got that shit, I was like, this don't look like. I ain't even gonna speak on it. We talk about it afterwards. But I was like, what the fuck? What is this? This don't even look like the shape, nothing. Like I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, don't buy no clothes off there though.
No.
Off Amazon?
I don't buy any clothes off of Amazon.
One or two things, but listen.
I bought a thong bathing suit. That bottom part was so baggy.
I bought some pants, some shit was hot.
I'm like, I know I don't got a fat ass, but come on, this is a small. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
yo.
But yeah, I had gotten into like a little car accident. And I bought a side view mirror off of there. It was perfectly fine.
Right.
That was the last time I bought
things like that.
I'm okay with buying car pieces, clothes. I was a little scared. But you said they validate
go
though,
to
right?
eBay for that.
All right.
And they got vintage pieces.
Ooh.
I'll check it out.
Somebody granny selling her jacket that is super vintage, like patchwork. It's like $300, you get $3.
Really?
She don't know the value.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually very true.
Because I feel like I'm more of like a Etsy person.
Etsy. Okay, yeah.
I'm more of a. I'm gonna just go to the verified website because.
No, me too. No,
you don't want to think about it too much.
No, because with Etsy, it's like a lot of people do homemade things. Because I'm into a lot of like holistic things. So like I'll buy like herbs off of there or something like that, or like a kind of soap or something. Like, just to try it out. Like my Bam, who started the Black Ass Flea Market, she has a homegirl who does natural vitamins, like vitamins that boost your energy, things like that. So I bought a few things like that or whatever. I bought some like yoni steams off there. So I don't know,
Okay. I can't lie. Etsy is a good market.
Good, it's cool. Yeah, they overpriced. They know they
but they're overpriced because they charge the sellers fees. So
that's true.
Money type thing.
That's true. A lot of those websites do that though. Poshmark and all those places.
Yeah, exactly. You put a boot on Poshmark for $100, you really getting like 60.
Let's get into this. Okay, I saw this today. I saw this today and. I thought I had a eureka moment. Bitches be buying shit from DHgate, but
But
hold on.
It was an epidemic.
But then I was like, y'all think DHgate is the shit? Y'all need to be on Canal, my nigga. Like,
yo, every time we come over here, it's
I was
ridiculous.
walking down to Canal today. I was like, yo, that's the newest YSL bag. What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie though, they are relentless over here. Like when I tell you, I'm parking the car and they like, back for you, back for you. They sitting at my door. They ready to open the door for me.
They got bracelets.
Don't talk about it.
Who go crazier, the Africans on Tooth Fairy when you got a hat on?
I'm gonna be honest.
Who go crazy at dumb or African?
The Asians. Chanel over here with the.
I'm gonna say the Asians over here.
I'm gonna say the Asians.
They ain't not playing no games.
I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, the Africans had it with the hair.
You want a hat down there? It's over for you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's over. You even look like you need a braid. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. But one thing I could say though, what the Africans be doing, they put it on that little sheet. So when the boys roll up, they just
back.
Throw that shit on the back. You know what I'm saying?
And they smart with that shit. I'm not even going to lie.
That's smart. Yeah. But they lay it out and it look good. It's not like it's all done.
My thing is like these big corporations, they ain't losing no money.
They not.
Some brands have said things about the fact that, you know, they see a lot of people wearing, but the sales are not reflecting the amount of people wearing it. So like, I was watching.
Go down on your motherfucking prices.
I was watching I don't know if this was like 60 Minutes or something, where it was talking about like fake bags, and there's like this place in Turkey that like celebs and rich women go to buy the best fake bags.
The best fake.
Wow, they said they have the best fake bags. It's like this whole strip of like, and it was like, you know, a lot of these women, you see them walking around with like Birkin, because you know, with us, because I'm gonna be honest, I just can't bring myself to be buying. It's just me knowing that. Yeah, just I don't know if that's some New York shit.
It's a fraud. You know when you
just feel like a fraud.
Yeah,
because you over here thinking that you look fly and you shitting on bitches.
I do have that fake Gucci shirt though. That's never had real Gucci.
Oh, okay, that's a little different.
But it looks, if you don't read the words, it looks like a Gucci shirt.
Because my uncle, he be having what he be doing is like, he live in the South, and what he do is sometimes he
come up here.
He buys the bags and he sell them down to the church women. They love that.
They love it, right?
Yeah. Louis bag, give me the big old Louis bag, girl.
When you don't remember when we first went down to Baltimore and niggas like, yo, I used to go up to Canal Street. We used to be like, Canal Street?
What's Canal? Only thing I know on Canal is
I used to go shopping.
Oh, right.
I see what you talking about.
I see what you talking about. But
they shut them down for a while though.
But they did. They back now though.
But you know the beauty of all of this, you know what I'm saying? One day somebody might make your shit fake.
Right.
I can't wait for that.
I mean, I feel like that's happened though. On Instagram, that's happened.
Really? Yeah. You feel like people have tried to steal your idea?
I had like this Pharaoh design. It's like one of my older designs, and somebody came out with the exact same thing.
Whoa!
Yeah. Did you blast them?
I did. I sent them a fake cease and desist.
Oh my God.
Yo, you are smart as fuck.
I love that for you though. I love it.
That's smart.
And after a while, they stopped making them. But I feel like it happens. I feel like you got some good shit and somebody make it fake.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully, it don't take too much dollars out of your pocket.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's a lot of fast fashion, what they talk about with like, you know, like Pretty Little Thing, Guidance and stuff like that. A lot of people have, you know, Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova will get on your shit in 2 minutes.
Like this.
Like that.
They steal from a lot of black.
They do.
Like I remember a couple of people like, yo, I worked so hard. Twitter will show you it first. Like I've seen people like, yo, I worked 2 years on this design, and look at fucking Fashion Nova created something, and the only thing different is maybe a slight stitch.
Right.
But I like that your brand hones in on our culture, because I'm gonna be honest, I just don't feel like we as a people know that what we do, everything we do is literally culture. Yeah. Like the way we wear our hair, the style of clothes we wear, like, you know, everything that we do, our aesthetic, just being black everything about it, like the way we talk, and it's like, oh, it's ghetto, it's like culture, not inside of culture based, culture, you know. And so I really appreciate that your brand does that, and it just, you know, makes me feel good because your girl over here is definitely woke. I don't play them games, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for everything black,
yo. And I was actually talking about that the other day, like I am not standing for nobody, black or not, that downs black people. I'm not with that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Because
if you could condemn, because I feel, you know, Angela Rye always says this, you know what I'm saying? All kinfolk ain't skinfolk.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. No, it's all skinfolk. And kinfolk. That's what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. But I feel like the people who do gatekeep it, I just, you know, I always attract to that, and I just, you know, I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I love us, and I hope that my work is translating that.
Yeah, it is, girl. Because I felt the vibe in the booth. I'm like, oh my God, and you just have a good energy about it. And maybe this is why opportunities just flow your way, girl.
Listen, and this is the last question that I'm gonna ask before we have to wrap up. Talking about good vibes, how do you stay positive?
Yeah.
I think being from the family I am, it's always, not that my family is chaotic, it's just a lot going on. It's a lot of us. My mom had 7 siblings, my dad did too. So it's just a huge family, and I've always been like in the mix of things. So it's just like, I find my own peace with the simple things, like me riding my car, listening to some vibes, like that. You gotta take your little pocket of
little moments.
Yeah. And then I also have this like mantra: nothing lasts forever. This too shall pass. Yeah. So it's like, even if I'm going through something, I know this is not
gonna last.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I might be stressing for maybe weeks on end, but it has
at some point.
It has to. So,
that's so.
And you gotta keep people around you too that think like you.
Yeah, that is definitely a plus. You have all this negativity around you. It starts to cloud you and drain you.
And you start to like. If you're not a naturally like negative person and you are being negative, you start to feel like, I feel like I'm draining this person. Like I feel, you end up feeling the drainedness, and then you're like, you know what? Like maybe I should not be so negative right now. Some people can't.
My mantra is you can't cry over spilled milk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
This shit happen already.
Shit happens.
I can't help it. You know, it just is what it is.
You control what you can.
Yeah, I mean, no, seriously, like I'm gonna be honest, like at this time in my life, it's been really hard to be positive.
Okay,
you think so?
Life been kicking your ass.
Life been, huh?
Yeah, life been.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like every day, my thing is, one moment. Think about Dory.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming. Like
if a good positive energy,
little by
good vibe,
little by little.
Yeah.
But you a good vibe, so it's like it's not hard. It's not.
I can't be negative
to stay there for too long.
I can't. It starts to drain me. I'm like,
being negative is hard work.
It is hard work. But you know what I always say? Like I remember, and I'm just gonna make this quick. I remember I had some friends, and I had said like, I told my other homegirl like, I think, these people are fake, like, and she was hanging out with them. And I'm like, the more you hang out with them, it's not that you're like that, but eventually that shit was going to rub off on you. Like, you can't help that. Like, all that energy you consume.
You're the company you keep. Like,
exactly.
Used to say that, and it's true.
I feel like once you hang out with people that aren't really aligned with you, you will eventually feel that discernment.
It's like, wait, what was I doing
This is
before?
weird. Like, you start to feel uncomfortable. You don't feel like yourself. And then you start noticing what... Like once,
hold on, I'm so sorry. One more thing, because I know we wrapping this up. Do you feel supported by your friends?
I do. Okay. I feel like I have a very like
good support system,
and I have honest people too.
That's what
it is. Like I could make something, they be like, that ain't it.
How do you feel when they say that though?
I be pissed.
And people be trying to make it seem like you're not supposed to feel some type of way.
That shirt you have on, when I first came out with it, like whenever I make something, I send it to Kenny or I send it whoever I'm like talking to at the time. I send that to Kenny and he was like, nah.
I like it.
And I was like, all right, I see why you say no, but because I'm in my truth, like I'm like, I hear your advice, but I'm still trying things. So I think you also have to be honest with yourself. Like you can't like we all look for advice, right? You can't take it, right?
Because it's funny that we even talking about this before we wrap up. Akila she was telling me, she said, I don't really think you take advice like well, and sometimes I'm not.
I didn't say that. I said I don't think you don't like the real. That's what.
Okay. And it's not that I don't like the real, but I don't like unsolicited advice. If I ask you, don't tell me that.
She don't like it when you tell, when you don't.
No, but she can't. You can't front because
they're friend. And
but you can't. No, but the thing is that I don't.
I have given unsolicited advice. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I haven't. But I'm just saying I get the same reaction when it's unsolicited and when it's solicited. So it's like but sometimes
my girlfriend gives me unsolicited advice all the time. Like I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and sometimes you're not in the space. Like I feel like when I get advice, I have to be in certain spaces to accept that advice. Like if you're giving me advice,
it depends how they're giving it.
Yeah, like because I don't feel like I'm always against her advice. It's just sometimes I don't feel like I'm in that space. Like I'm not in that space because this time she's giving me advice and I'm like, you know what, you're right, girl. Like it's not always a negative. No, I don't want to hear your advice.
It just depends upon the time.
And
I don't know how to read the room in that sense. I'm learning.
No, I'm not gonna lie. She don't know how to read the room when.
Because it's like, look, if you're gonna ask me some advice,
sometimes it's not an ask.
But she said, it's not an accent.
Sometimes I'm just venting. Like
no, she'll tell me that. She'll be like, yo, I'm just asking. And a lot of our conversations lately has me being quiet. Or you could ask there's nothing to say. Like,
and I don't blame
her. Ask at the beginning of the conversation. Or when you think, you're like, do you want me to give advice or you just want me to listen?
I could do that.
Like,
But I've also transitioned our conversations like, yo, I'm just trying to vent.
Okay, so you start off with that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
So
good balance.
it's just learning your friends and knowing your friends.
No, people, she's not the only one. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not the only one. I have a homegirl that I'll tell her, she'll call me, get the advice is going, you feel me? And then she'll be
she
like.
asks for advice, though.
She do ask. She'll ask for advice. She'll be like, well, da-da-da-da. Like, and it's like, well, but you asked me. So if you didn't want to know, I'm the wrong person you should have called. Because I'm going to tell her like it is.
Exactly.
Like,
Very
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't hold it back.
So as we wrap up, we always like to leave our guests with like one thing to bring with them. And, you know, they're like, you know, just for the week, for life, anything. What is one thing that you want to tell your following, people that are listening, anything?
Right. Follow your gut. Like,
That's a good one.
Good one.
Yeah. My gut been talking to me a lot.
Discernment.
Yeah, because sometimes you ignore it thinking this is like a doubt in you. You doubt yourself sometimes.
It's called, I used to call it anxiety, or I would call it intuition, but it's actually discernment.
Okay.
For me, my advice is what I said before. No matter what you're going through, don't fucking stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Take a break. Take a moment. Feel your feelings.
Right.
But do not give up. Everything changes.
Right.
Life changes, and some shit happens to you so you can flourish.
That's
don't
compare. Don't compare.
That is a good one.
And change is
everybody's life is different.
Joy. Like,
ooh, you dropping gems, girl. Yeah.
Change is a good thing.
Ooh, I like that one.
Change is a good thing. And what about you?
I would say that, you know, even when you're not feeling the best in the moment, you know, try your best to stay positive. And, you know, also don't put that energy that you have that you know that is not good, that you're feeling. You know, try to lift yourself up from that place. But that energy that you're feeling, don't put that on others. Because you don't know what they're going through, what's going on in their life. Because people just don't deserve that. People are not going to always get the happy you, the joyful you. But, like, if, you know, you notice that this is a common theme, like, try your best to just stay positive. Like, you know. So I would just say that. Like, you know.
Yeah. But do you want to... I guess I'll just tell them now. Y'all, I'm moving back.
Welcome back.
I'm moving back to New York, y'all.
Do you know when?
I'll keep y'all posted on that. But yeah, I'm coming back, y'all. But yeah, do you want to plug yourself?
Y'all can follow the brand black.and.ugly. My personal is Dope Rifa. The website is www.blackandugly.com.
Oh, I have one more question. If you had to open a store, where would it be? What borough?
I mean,
would it be Harlem or Brooklyn?
I'm gonna choose Harlem. I love Brooklyn, but Harlem
got hard.
Yeah.
All right. So when that store open, y'all know where to go.
Yes. Make sure you guys follow us on all socials at Heard You Sis. And make sure if you have any questions, heardyousispodcast@gmail.com. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, guys. We are trying our best to, you know, take a different step in this upcoming year, and we need
give y'all
help.
some consistent content.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Consistency is it.
Yeah,
it really
it's hard.
I would say that.
Yeah. But thank y'all.
Okay, this was a good episode.
But